Hi everybody, my name is Nora Corcoran and I'm a community health worker with the Galway Traveller Movement. So today myself and Nora Mongan are going to do 4 demonstrations over 4 weeks of recipes from the Healthy Food Made Easy manual. The first one I'm going to do is foolproof brown bread. And this recipe makes 1 loaf. It takes 10 to 15 minutes for preparation and the cooking time is 50 to 60 minutes. So here I have my ingredients. So I have my 6 ounces of plain flour, or you can use self-raising as well if you don't have the plain flour. And I have my 12 ounces of wholemeal flour. Now it's very important that when you go to the shop that you buy wholemeal flour and not brown bread mix, because that's not the right one to get. And so you have an egg, and you have a pint of buttermilk, which I have here, and you have 3 ounces of porridge oats and 1 dessert spoon of bran, which I've put into this, and you have 1 teaspoon of bread soda as well. And obviously you have to have your loaf tin and baked outside, and while you're doing this you have to have your oven heating at 200 degrees to make sure it's well warm when you put your bread into it. So first I'm going to sieve the plain flour and the bread soda into the bowl. Okay, let's make sure I get that all in. It's a very easy recipe to make and it's so quick and it's very, very tasty, very, very healthy as well. And then I'm going to put my wholemeal flour in, and I'm going to put my bran in and my porridge oats. So I'm going to just mix the dry ingredients around first. Let's get them all nice and mixed. That's important to sieve in the plain flour with the bread soda. It's evenly distributed in the bread mix. Okay. So once I've that done, then I'm going to add my egg and my buttermilk. That's how quick and how easy this recipe is. That's why they call it foolproof brown bread. It's so easy to make. Buttermilk and my egg. Just put these over here to the side. So I'm going to mix this well so that there's no lumps. And this is going to go lovely with the minestrone soup that we're going to prepare as well with it. As you can see, it's all come together nicely. And what I always do, which I think is lovely, is that when I mix it and I put it in the bowl, I always put some porridge oats on top of it, just for that. And the porridge oats give it a lovely flavour. Even the smell of it is lovely. Before you even bake it, you can get the smell of the wholemeal flour, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So you see there now, the mixture's coming together nicely. Give it another couple of twirls of the wooden spoon, just to make sure there's no lumps and that the bread soda is mixed well in it. And just when you are doing with the bread soda, just a level teaspoon, that's all you need. Now we're going to pour it into the tin. So we're just going to put that through. I'm going to put this into the oven, 200 degrees for 55 to 60 minutes.
Hi, my name is Nora Mongan. I work for Galway Traveller Movement. This is the second demonstration of our Healthy Food Made Easy. So what we're going to make today to go with Nora Corcoran's foolproof brown bread, we're going to do a minestrone soup, which is very simple and very easy. As you can see, we have peas, celeries, leeks, pasta, mixed herbs, potato, carrots, garlic and onions, and we have the sieved tomatoes. So the first thing we're going to do is go over to the cooker and heat the oil. Add the celery, the leeks, onions and garlic. Now we're going to add 1 pure tablespoon of vegetable oil. I'm going to add 2 celery sticks, or as many as you like, whatever. If you want it more chunkier, it's no problem. And 1 leek, 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic. And now I'm going to stir those for 5 minutes. As you can see, the colours and the flavour, you can't smell it, but we can. It smells lovely. Now that we have mixed the celery and the leeks and the onions, we're going to add 2 carrots, 1 potato, mixed herbs, and the sieved tomato. You can use as much as you like, but I'm going to use the whole carton because the tomato flavour does be lovely. Add the frozen peas, a cupful. A little bit of black pepper, just add the flavour to that, should be a teaspoon. And I will go back to the cooker, stir this for 3 to 4 minutes until the vegetables begin to soften, and then we add the stock. So as you can see, the mixture of the veg looks absolutely gorgeous together. So you can either blend that when it becomes more softer, or you can eat it as a chunky meal. Either way, it tastes delicious. By all means, you can use it as a main meal, and it'll go delicious with Nora's brown bread. We're going to stir this just for another 2 or 3 minutes until the vegetables become a bit softer, and then we're going to add 1.5 pints of boiled water and chicken stock. And 1 stock cube, chicken stock cube. But if you prefer any other flavour, work away, but the chicken one seems to work really well with minestrone soup. And also another little tip is to cut down on the salt content. Choose stock cubes containing less sodium, or make your own homemade cubes. Once that starts to boil, leave it to simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. After the stock is added and just simmering, we're going to add the pasta because we don't want it to become too soggy at the finishing. So it's just a cupful of pasta, any type of pasta you want, whatever your kids like, whatever you like. Even if you don't want to add pasta, you don't have to, but it just adds a lovely texture to the minestrone soup. So we will simmer this for a half hour, and then we'll have our minestrone soup with our soda bread.